You're at a crossroad. You have a decision to make, and you're not sure what to do. My answer to that is so what? Meaning, there's no wrong answer. I mention, and I'll probably mention this often, I listen to a lot of podcasts and a lot of different speakers and people who have influenced me and my opinions and thoughts. And one major person is Alan Watts. I highly recommend you YouTube some of what he has to say. And he talks a lot about letting go, just letting things go. That when it comes to a decision, there's basically an infinite amount of variables that can go into making a decision. And so you sit there thinking about all these different ideas and variables and what could happen, outcomes, and so on and so forth. And then, as he likes to say, you pretty much end up just kind of giving it your best. He jokes a little bit about it, but the point is you can never really know what is, quote, right and wrong. And there's sort of like a leap of faith no matter what is sort of his point. And so, don't go so crazy over it, I guess. I think I like to look at it from the after the decision point of view. He's talking about more beforehand. And I like to look at it a little bit more from the you've already made the decision viewpoint. And so what? No matter what the decision is, so what? There's no bad decision, is what it comes down to. I guess you can ask yourself, do you remember a, quote, wrong decision you made from, let's say, 5 years ago? Should you have turned left? Should you have turned right? Do you remember that even? Even if it is something bigger than, let's just say, turning left or right, it's literally what life is all about. You make decisions and then you go from there. There's no wrong decision. And if you sort of just sit there at the crossroad, then there's no moving forward at all. I thought about this because I've got a friends I should say, and they've been sort of half dating, let's say, for about half a year or so. And I don't want to go into too much detail, but the very short story is he's never been married, has no kids, and she's divorced with a couple of kids. And in general, he would like to have kids, and she doesn't want to, and so she doesn't want to move forward with any serious dating because she's afraid that down the road this is going to become a serious issue where he wants to have kids and she doesn't. And my viewpoint on that is we don't know. They don't know. We don't know anything. And my example is he might wake up one day and look at her and the two kids that she already has and take a step back and just be like, wow, I just walked myself into a family. What a miracle. On the flip side, she might look at him one day and say, God, I want to have kids with you. The point is nobody knows. And so what's the point of not making a decision because of something that might happen down the road? Let's take even the worst, quote, worst case scenario where it does become an issue and they do have to separate because of it. It was never a wrong decision. They had an experience of a lifetime, which is exactly what life is. Life is just experiences and journeys and learning from it and growing from it. And so whatever decision a person makes, whatever decision you make, whether it's a small one like should I turn left or right, or a bigger one like should I be serious with this person, regardless of the outcome, it's exactly what life is. And therefore, again, I ask the question, so what? So what you made this decision and some difficulties came from it. That's going to happen no matter what. And I tend to say this a lot, although this is only my third podcast, but in general, I tend to say this a lot. It's literally about how you look at it. So, you know, if you make a decision that brings a little bit of hardship or even a lot of hardship, you can look at it as like, oh my God, that was just terrible and I hate myself for that. Or you can look at it like, wow, I learned a lot. I really learned a lot. It's painful, sure, it hurts, but look at what I now understand from it. So I guess what I'm trying to say is when you come to a decision that you're unsure of, obviously you're gonna, you know, put your due diligence in and common sense and think about, you know, what you think and feel is best for you. But just know that at the end of the day, whatever decision you make, there is no wrong one. No matter what happens, so what? You just had an experience of life like you've had so many of already. So just, I guess, enjoy the roller coaster ride of life. I tend to say, what a ride. And so be at that crossroad and, you know, think about what you want to do and think about what feels right. But just know that on the other side of that decision, there's no wrong turn. You're just going through and experiencing life the way it's meant to be experienced.